Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be starting the Horseshoe Trail. Last night there was a big storm, so the road to the trailhead is closed. So I'm just walking down the road now to kind of skirt the regulations maybe a little bit. But we should have fun. I'm almost to the trailhead, and then it's about two miles or so, I think. Pretty much right uphill, pretty steep climb, pretty long climb, and that's where the Horseshoe Trail starts. Alright, so here's at the parking lot, trailhead parking lot. I'm a little confused because the road's closed, but somehow there's still cars in here. People must be just going around the closure to get some fishing in. This is a very popular fishing creek, trout creek. It's beautiful. Okay, here's the Appalachian Trail. A few miles up to the Horseshoe. First horseshoe marker. It's the beginning of the horseshoe. Technically it's the end. It's beginning for me. Okay, here we are. This is the beginning of the Horseshoe Trail. From here, I got about 141 miles to Valley Forge, PA. I'm in Dauphin County right now. After this, it'll go through Lebanon County, Lancaster County, Berks County, Chester County, and then finally, the Horseshoe Trail will end up in Montgomery County at Valley Forge. This marker says 121 miles. But this was the 1971 Horseshoe Trail. Now it's closer to 141, as I said. So this is the beginning. Finally made it to the beginning of my stealth camping extravaganza along the Horseshoe Trail. Tonight, I'm going to be camping in State Game Lands 211, which is where I am right now. So it won't be stealth camping per se. It's technically not allowed, but not really much risk. It's pretty wild, pretty in the middle of nowhere. But after this episode, I'll be making my way down into near Hershey, Pennsylvania, and it will really open up into farm field, private property, and pretty much the Horseshoe Trail will just be private property from there on. So it will be pretty much all stealth camping. I have about 9 miles left until I get back to my car, and basically I'm up on a ridge now. I'll go back down to the valley. There's a rail trail down there. The Horseshoe Trail follows for a bit and then go up the other side on the other ridge adjacent and then back down to my car. So thanks again for watching. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Ring the notification bell. I appreciate you guys all being here. It's going to be pretty fun. Here's one of the old horseshoe markers. This trail used to be marked by these yellow painted horseshoes along the way. Now they kind of just switched to yellow paint. You still see some of those, which are pretty cool. Here's the Horseshoe Trail register. Put my name in there. Last entry from about what was that, 6 days ago, August 4th. Today's the 10th. Gonna take a short little snack break. Didn't really eat any lunch, so I'm pretty hungry. Okay, first steps down the Horseshoe Trail. Got 141, give or take, miles to go. So far the trail looks pretty nice. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. There's a lot of trees down from the storm last night. Last night, Hurricane Debbie rolled through this part of PA, and it was pretty intense. Wind and rain. That's why the road down there was closed. There was apparently an electric line out. But overall, it's just like gorgeous weather today. The sun's back out. Haven't seen the sun in a few days because of the hurricane. It's sunny, it's warm, but it's not too warm. It's still kind of cool from the storm. It's probably like low 80s. It's pretty humid, but it's very comfortable, especially in the shade. That's pretty interesting. 1934. Okay guys, now I'm down in the valley between the two ridges. This is the Stone Valley Rail Trail. It's a really beautiful rail trail going through a pretty neat piece of land. Old coal mining country. There's little ruins and stuff along the way of old towns and settlements. But it's just beautiful. Porcupine. Hey buddy. Check that out. It's a small little guy. He's cute. He's looking straight at me. I don't want to scare you too much. Okay, I'm gonna leave you now. Leave you alone now. Don't wanna give you a heart attack. Okay, here we go. Off the Stony Valley Rail Trail now. Back on a little side road. I'm gonna start going up again. The creek is really high because of the hurricane. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's very mucky. almost up to the top of the ridge on the other side. Got less than a mile. I think I'm probably gonna be camping on top. This forest is just like dominated by young tulip trees. Liriodendron tulipifera. Petroleum pipeline. That explains how straight this section of trail is. It's literally just like a straight line over this mountain. It's starting to get pretty steep. Look at this giant pile of rocks right next to the trail. Steep. It's the steepest trail all day. Yeah, made it to the top. It's quite a climb. Hopefully there's a good tenting spot up here. Okay, there's nothing too great up here tenting spot wise, but it's just fairly flat. Doesn't look too rocky. There's sticks, but I can clean that up. That was a good hike. That was fun. I think I did about 8 miles or so, so about the same as last week. I have 2 miles basically just straight downhill tomorrow morning. It's a fun hike, and so far the Horseshoe Trail is pretty nice. It's I was expecting it to be a little more overgrown because it doesn't really see heavy traffic all the time. It's a multi-use trail. You can I think you can bike on it, you can take horses on it, but still I didn't expect it to be as well maintained as it was, especially in this section, because this section's kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. Coming up next week it will be in very populated areas, so probably a lot of runners and just day hikers, day users probably take advantage of it. So now I'm going to set up my tent and make my spaghetti dinner, hopefully before it gets dark. It's about 7 o'clock now. I got probably about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes until 8:20. It should be getting dark right about then. Oh yeah, the porcupine, that was so cool. You don't see them very often. The last one I saw was up in State College when I was in college. That was, at this point, probably close to 3 years ago. Alright, let's get set up. All set up. It's a pretty beautiful spot right on the Horseshoe Trail. That's the ridge over there I started on. This ground is pretty uneven, but I brought my inflatable pad, so that'll make it a little more bearable. Pretty excited for tonight. I got spaghetti and meatballs. These same brand as the product I got last week. Last week I had the roast beef This is Hereford meatballs with spaghetti sauce. And of course I brought some noodles. Get that water boiling. Also got a Coke for tonight, a cherry Coke, so that'll be good with dinner. Got the meatballs, just gonna pour them right in. It's looking really good. Looks solid. Alright, got my my beautiful spaghetti dinner here on the mountain. Check it out. Looks pretty good. Let's try it. That's good. I'm gonna try some Coke now. Only thing, as I said, the spaghetti could use a little more sauce. It's kind of heavy on the noodles, light on the sauce. So it's got a faint tomato marinara taste, but use a little more. And of course I got my garlic bread substitute, the Parmesan garlic dots pretzels. The spaghetti, I'm gonna give the spaghetti a 7.5 out of 10. It's very average for spaghetti. It's definitely light on the sauce, but pretty good. Good backpacking food. I'm gonna try this again sometime. And then the Coke, cherry Coke, give it a 6.5. Dots, garlic Parmesan. Not as good as the original flavor, but it's pretty close. So I'm gonna give that, I'll give it a 90. Well, anyways, I'm going to finish up eating dinner, and I'll get back to you guys. I gotta still set up my sleeping situation inside of my tent. But overall, great day, great day. I had a lot of fun. The weather was pretty much as perfect as it could be this time of year. I'm excited to see what the Horseshoe Trail has in store. Okay, so I have found myself in the same predicament as last week, not having enough water for the night. I only have like 2 miles or so in the morning, so I should be able to get to my car. I do have this kind of cloudy pasta water here. I saved that. Now it has some, it has like a film on top and some dirt and crap in there. But I think I'm gonna drink that. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm gonna drink my nasty pasta water with dirt. I spilled it. spilled some of it. My stupid pan failed me again. Came undone while I was drinking it. Spilled some on myself. Most of it got outside my tent. I did manage to drink most of it, and it wasn't that bad. It just tasted like pasta. It's the last of my water. I'll save a little sip for the morning. I think I'm gonna try to have a little mini fire. I brought my my solo stove. The solo stove is basically just a tiny little metal stove container thingy that you just put like twigs and small fuel in. You have a nice little fire. You can cook on this thing too. I usually just use it as a little fire pit. Looks like I got a decent amount of sticks right outside my tent, so that makes my job easy. There we go. Got a fire going. Took a little bit of time, but I got the fire going. Everything's still a little bit damp. It's nice. It's pretty breezy out. It's really nice temperature. It's be a comfortable night. Gotta hang my bear bag. I forgot. Gotta hang my bear bag with all my food. Let's go find a tree. Okay, this looks pretty good. Got a marker. I'm gonna hit the hay and get some rest. Try to get a fairly early rise tomorrow. Probably shooting for starting hiking around 8:30. I only have a mile and a half to my car, so pretty short. These weird grasshopper things in my tent. Got a bunch of weird bugs in my tent last night, especially this. Look at this giant stick bug. It's huge. Morning, guys. I slept pretty well last night. Slept pretty good. Slept better than last week. It was dry. The temperature is really nice. Right now it's a great temperature. I got about 2 miles or a mile and a half, I think, to my car. Just gonna get my bear bag and pack up. Did have a person walk by on the Horseshoe Trail this morning. As you can see, my tent's like right next to the trail. So he definitely saw me, he or she. Again, I don't think I'm gonna be in trouble. I don't think they're gonna report me to the DNR or whatever. But who knows? Check out this stick bug. It's pretty cool looking. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty ginormous for an insect. It's a cool guy. All cleaned up. Leave no trace. Okay, here we go. Back on the Horseshoe. It's pretty much all downhill from here. Okay, I'm off the Horseshoe Trail now. A little on the road down to the parking area where I'm parked. Hey all, so thanks again for accompanying me on my little 10-mile jaunt on the Horseshoe Trail. Started on the Appalachian, did about 3 miles, got to the end, beginning for me, of the Horseshoe Trail, and then we did about 7 miles of the Horseshoe. This was the roughest section of the Horseshoe from what it looks like. It's the most in the backcountry and most elevation. I had to basically climb 2 fairly sized ridges, 1,000-foot plus climbs. After this, it's pretty much downhill and mostly flat on the Horseshoe. It pretty much just snakes through Lancaster and a few other southeast PA counties all the way out to Valley Forge. So it should be easier from here on. But from here on as well, it'll be stealth camping only. So that'll be fun. Please, if you enjoyed my video, if you enjoyed my content in general, please leave a like, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day. Go enjoy your day. Get outside and have some fun. Thanks. Bye.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Sleepy Hollow Road. In 3.8 miles, turn right onto Linglestown Road.